What is going on, y'all? Back with another video on Springs Bikelife. Today I'll be bringing you a video showing you how to change the oil on 2007 ZX10. This is another key thing to do, maintenance to your bike whenever you get it. This is usually the first thing I do whenever I get a bike. Go ahead and change the oil. And usually people do it by the mileage, but I go ahead and change mine at the beginning of every riding season. Basically, like in the spring, I go ahead and change it. Like I said, when I got this bike, I changed. I just didn't make a video on that. But the oil was so bad in this one, so I'm changing it twice this season. Just to go ahead. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the things that you will need and how to start the process. So to change your oil, you don't need that many like tools and whatnot, but what I got here is some Motul oil. I got a 10W40. I got a K&N oil filter. Then other than that, you just need a oil drain pan, a funnel, and just a ratchet and socket to take the oil drain plug off. Your oil filter shouldn't be tight, like it should be like snug, but it shouldn't be where you need tools, but usually it's kind of tight, so I grab some pliers or to make like little tools to take off the oil filter. But like I said, I usually just use this just to turn it, but you should not tighten it down. It's just hand tighten it. Now I got some gloves because you will need to be working around like the exhaust, like the headers and all that, and it's gotta be hot, the oil will be hot, so I usually use gloves, and I got a rag to wipe down the headers. You'll see why, but yeah, that's all you need. Not much to it. It's pretty easy process. So let's hop into it. You want to start off by letting your bike run, let it warm up some, get that oil flowing. Let it, the oil will come out better if you let it warm up. You don't want it too hot, just let it get a little warm, and you shut it off, and then go ahead and take the oil drain bolt out. I'll show you the next step from there. Like I said, you don't want to get it too hot, because you gotta be working down there by the headers. In the oil, you don't want the oil too hot and burn your hand and all that, so I just let it run some. Now I'll just shut it off. I'm about to go ahead and put my drain pan down there and get my ratchet and go ahead and take the oil drain bolt out. Alright, so you want to put your oil drain pan towards the front of the bike. That's your oil drain plug right there. Put the oil pan right there. Before I take that bolt out, come over here. This is where your oil is gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the cap right here. It's gonna let it get better airflow. It's gonna let it run, drain out better. Like I said, the oil pan down there. Start off with. I'll show you when I'm removing it. Like I said, the oil drain bolt is at the bottom. Put your socket on there. Put my this is why I say you don't want it too tight. I mean, you don't want to run the bike too long so it won't be too hot, because this process right here, you will get oil on your fingers and hands. So there we go, got it flowing. It don't look bad as the first time when I changed it, but like I said, it was so bad and he didn't change it in so long. That's why sales are right like a couple hundred miles, or rode it probably like 1,000 miles, so I'm changing it right now. But yeah, you just let that flow, let it drain all out. Make sure it's all good, and once it's done draining, I'm gonna go ahead and change the oil filter. I'll show you how to do that. This is one thing I do love about switching over to the Kawasaki. You can change your oil without even removing like the fairings, like the belly pieces or any of that. I was able to access that bolt right through the belly piece. And I can access the oil filter. Let me go ahead and show you. Well, it's about done. I'm just letting it get all out, but I'm gonna show you. It's like that's what the oil filter is right here. You can get in there and twist it with your hand, or you can stick the pliers in there. If not, it's nothing to remove the belly piece, but I think it's kind of cool. You don't have to. Then on this side, they got like a little hole right there where you can see like your oil level. So the little glass that's on the motor. But yeah, I'm just letting that drain all out. Barely any in there, but like I said, I'm just letting it all get out. Now I'm gonna put the bolt back in there and go ahead and take the oil filter off. Another little tip to use whenever you drain the oil. It's about done now, but I got it standing up in about straight up position, but you want to go over and lean the bike like straight up, so that'll help it drain better as well. Like I said, it's about done, but while I wait on that, I'm about to go ahead and remove that oil filter right there. As you can see, it's like a little area right there where you can put the socket on there and twist it off if you can't get it. So I probably won't be able to. Let me try. Yeah, I can't record and show you at the same time, but yeah, just get over right there. Like I said, they sell a little tool where you can take the oil filter off, or you can turn it off with your hand, or get a pair of pliers and get it started. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and show you the process after that.
I gotta loosen up. As you can see, that oil ran out, so I told you to keep the drain pan right there. I'm gonna keep working that out. Gotta pull this out.
You can set that inside of the drain pan. And for the rag, that's why I said you can get your rag and wipe those headers down, or you can get some brake cleaner and spray it on there to clean it up better. A little more is flowing out the drain hole. So whenever you go to start your bike back up, after you fill it back up with oil, it is going to smoke a lot from the bottom. There's just the oil burning off the headers. Just a little heads up. Like I showed you at the beginning of the video, I got a KN oil filter. This is the KN 303. They said you can use a 17mm to get, which is the same to take the oil plug off. You can use that to take it off right there if you don't want to twist off with your hand. But yeah, this is how the oil filter comes. I'll just take that plastic film off. Alright, so I got the new oil filter on there. What you want to do, either you can take some of this old oil and rub it around on this gasket right here. I usually take it and like lightly dip it in there before you put it back where it's supposed to be, and it helps it that helps it like seal it off, help this gasket seal off up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's kind of an awkward position right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, lightly dip it in there just to get some oil around that gasket like that. You don't want to just sink it in there like you got the old one sitting right now. You put it back up there. Just got to start. Just like I said, hand tighten. You ain't gotta get no special tools out. You can if you want, but just don't make it hard when you gotta tighten it next time. Not tighten it, but change the oil. But just want it hand snug. I think that's about good right there. The oil is done draining. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down and spray it down with some brake cleaner. Then put the oil screw back in there. Now I'll show you the process after that. Like I said before, you need your funnel and your oil. You got 10W40 mow tool. Put your funnel right here. I'm gonna crack the oil over and start pouring it in. Pour it in. You want to pour a little bit at a time, then check the oil level. You either check how much you're gonna put in there right here, or down. Look for your glass down there. I think I got about the right amount in there. turn the bike, standing straight up, check the oil level like right there in that little window. Alright, you want to put your oil cap back on. Go ahead and do a little startup, let the bike run. Like I said, it is going to start smoking down by the hairs because the oil that's on there is just going to burn it off. Nothing to worry about. That's how you change the oil on the 2007 ZX10. After you let the bike run a little bit, turn it off, and then check the oil level again. You can add some more. Make sure you got the right level.